at their peaks, and you're going to see them at their valleys. And looking at both of them is very important. We have a habit of focusing only on the successes without really understanding how somebody got there. And what you'll find out is the vast majority of traders get to where they are by understanding this trading psychology. Now let's wrap this up by giving a small review here. Remember, trading is a business, and we have to treat it like a business. What that means is we have to be focused on continually making profits. We have to focus on and use every tool available for us to increase those profits. You should not look at trading psychology and getting into this as fluffy or touchy-feely. In fact, if you and I were working at a professional firm, 90% of the time we would have mandatory counseling or mandatory time with a psychologist or a psychiatrist. Mandatory. Big trading firms have realized that trading psychology is at the top of their list of tools to give the individuals to help them make more money, because if the trader makes more money, the firm makes more money. Please, please do not think that this is something that's beneath you or something that you can deal with later on. Professional traders look at this stuff every single day, and you should too. You should also start thinking in terms of learning curves. I mean, think about it. How long do people study to be doctors, lawyers, dentists, chiropractors, or acupuncturists? In fact, I've read stories of acupuncturists in China that study for 50 years before they can actually see their first patient. Doctors are routinely in school and residency anywhere from 8 to 12 years before they actually become a quote-unquote real doctor, and they're out on their own, or they're able to actually conduct their own surgeries or their own procedures. So how long are you willing to stay in school? How long are you willing to do something bad in order to learn to do it well? Will you give me 4 months, 6 months? I mean, think about it. We just said that doctors take 12 years. Lawyers, there's 4 years of college, 3 to 4 years of law school. Dentists, you got 4 years of college. I think it's 4 or 5 years of dental school. Could be less. Chiropractors, I know, is 4 years of college and at least 4 years of school. I mean, these people are talking 3, like I said, to 12 years before they are going to start making a lot of money. And in most cases, they're going to come out of this with a huge amount of debt. You're talking about some 100 to 250,000 just for schooling. Not to mention how much it's going to take this guy, the doctor, to get his equipment, his office, his staff, his record keeping. You're talking about a huge investment in both money and time. And let me tell you what, you can never get more time. You can make more money, but you can never get the time back. And this is the key here. Are you willing to do something bad or halfway bad for a year or two to learn to do it well? Remember the compounding example. It doesn't take long to really start making money in this business. Now, why am I talking about this in the middle of the psychology? Well, it's because all of these play a significant role in your psychology. Think about it. If in your mind you think that you are going to be a professional trader inside of 6 months, yes, it's possible, but how is that going to influence your decisions? Are you going to be more or less patient? Are you going to be willing to take more time? Let's say you do set a goal of 6 months. If in 4 or 5 months you're not where you want to be, are you going to be able to objectively sit back and realize where you are? Or are you going to simply push forward when you're not capable of handling it? That's a choice that you're going to have to make, and it's a critical choice. So you've got to be able to understand how all of this fits together. Like I said, this section is in my opinion, one of the most important that you could ever go through, and is the surest way to stack the odds in your favor.